All right, sir, tell us your name and what you do for a living.
My name is Rob Chodos, and I'm a professional ghost hunter.
My name is Shelby Smith, and I work in accounts receivable at Solution Solutions.
Hi, my name is Gary April, and I own a bookstore for tween girls called 13, 15, and everything in between.
Hey, the name's Rick Beat. I am the shift supervisor at a 24/7, around-the-clock telephone data research company.
My name is Doug Prott, and I'm a physical education teacher over at Central Tech High School. I teach grade 9 through 11, never 12.
Now, I'm not the type to get involved in sort of petty office politics, but you notice things. Maybe you're not asked to sit with the group at lunchtime.
I only have one employee, my cousin Frank, and we've had our differences in the past.
Maybe somebody puts sand in your shoes or blood in your coffee, those types of things.
I've been ghost hunting for about 7 or 8 years, but I wasn't making any progress until I went to Dusty Gulch.
The business world isn't for amateurs. And when I started in the business world, that's exactly what I was, an amateur. But my boss sent me to Dusty Gulch. Now I'm the boss.
I was having some problems in my classes. I'd had a number of formal complaints filed against me. That's when my principal demanded that I go to Dusty Gulch. And I loved it.
When I first arrived at Dusty Gulch, and I'll never forget it, they divvied us up into teams, and when I looked up, I noticed that my partner was Peter, who works accounts payable at Solution Solutions, and neither of us knew the other was going to be here, so I'll never forget it. Peter looks at me and goes, "You're kidding."
Well, to be honest, before I went to Dusty Gulch, I was terrified all the time of ghosts, and that's horrible for your career if you're a ghost hunter. But now, thanks to the team building exercises I went through, and all the hugs and falling down, I'm not afraid of ghosts, they're afraid of me. In fact, one of them the other day told me about where he buried his money before he died. I got like $80. I'm rolling in it.
Because what are the chances that two people from the same department would be paired at their very first retreat at Dusty Gulch? Never happens.
The coordinator over at Dusty Gulch tailored certain activities towards my needs.
We did the bear hug, and that's where Ryan, who's one of the team leaders, he comes up and he hugs your legs and you fall over.
Team building, trust exercises.
Silly river splash, and basically we would go in a river and we'd be naked and just splashing water on each other. And I guess that taught us that there's more to life than just 13, 15, and everything in between. There's also having fun in a lake with your cousin when you're both naked. And, it's kind of like being a kid again. Also, we played baseball.
So Peter says to me, "Who set this up? Did you set this up?" And I go, "I didn't set this up. Did you set this up?" And he goes, "Well, did someone set this up? Hey, Mare," she was on another team, "did you set this up?" Mary goes, "I didn't set this up." And then Peter goes to me, "You asked Paul if he set this up." So I go, "Hey, Paul, did you set this up?" And he goes, "Fuck you, bitch."
As for how I've changed since, wow, loaded question. Well, before the retreat, I was meek, and I was unconfident, and I didn't know how to take charge. And ever since, I've been, this is the way it is. Don't mess around with me. At the bookstore now, I'll say to Frank, get that book off the shelf for me right now. And he will. And I owe that to Dusty Gulch.
Oh, I want to go back. Can I say that? I want to go back to Dusty Gulch. I want to go back. I really want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back to Dusty Gulch. Can't wait. I want to go back.